All right, so let's get in this top 5 hip hop albums then.
We're gonna go to albums or songs. We
doing songs or albums?
I think the albums is the big.
All right, then. So
let's do albums.
You want to do the albums or the songs?
Okay. No, we can do songs.
Let's do the songs.
Some of my songs come from the albums though, but
yeah, that's what I want.
I tried to switch it up. I tried to lead the songs if I was having albums on there. So
no, I did not do that at all.
I tried to.
Well, I tell you what, we'll let you go last on this one. We'll start off with on the other end.
We start off with the music aficionado.
Well, first off, you said that because you thought I didn't have it, but I got it. Now I got 5 for all these, whether you agree with them or not. So at number 5, to me, best songs. Number 5, I come in number 5 with Slim Thug Life. I like the song for the simple fact that it talks about how music and how men are representing themselves these days is just not the same as what it used to be. Preferably myself, 90s rap was a better generation of rap, the way it was kind of going in the 90s, early 2000s. And nowadays, you got dudes rocking purses and things of that nature. So that's one of the reasons why I really did like the song as far as songs that's coming out this year. And I'm more of a Southern person, so therefore I like the Southern delivery, the Southern flow. So therefore my number 5 will be Slim Thug with Thug Life.
That's an excellent pick. Under the radar. It's under the radar for sure. But like he came on, and if you thinking that his pick is blasphemy, and I highly suggest you go listen to it because
I don't think it's blasphemy.
No, I'm just saying for people that didn't even know Slim Thug dropped. So like the older rappers, some people ain't checking for him. Or whatever, but that's an excellent.
That's a mistake, by the way.
That's a mistake because they putting out some of the best albums of their lives in their older years. You know what I mean? But that's a phenomenal album. I remember sending it to HUD, and we was just like, "Yo, what is going on here? This album is fire. Like it's fire from top to bottom." You know what I'm saying?
You sent that album to me?
I sent it to everybody.
Yes, we did.
Y'all sent me Slim Thug?
Yes.
No. I sent y'all Slim Thug.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay.
I sent y'all Slim Thug.
You're number 5.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So my number 5 is rest in peace to the young boy from NYC, Pop Smoke, Christopher Walken.
I had Pop on my list, but he didn't make my top 5.
Yes, I want to look, man. I don't have a non-violent bone in my body, but when I'm listening to Pop Smoke, I want to go rob something. I want to go lift 500 pounds, even though I can't. You know what I mean? I can't even lift 100. You know?
Yeah, but man, he's grown, I think, too, which sucks because he's not here to.
Yeah, he's only 20 years old, man, from NYC, man. It's sad, man, but that dude had a bright future ahead of him, man. And
he sure did.
He sound like a young 50, man.
Young 50.
Man, he sounds so much like 50. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Prez, where you at?
I got Freddie Gibbs. Something to rap about.
Okay. Not one of my favorite ones.
No, that's like I was surprised like on that second half of that track when Tyler the Creator came
in. Creator went in on there.
Tyler stole the show. He stole the show.
So when that came in, man, I was just in that zone. I was feeling that all the way through it.
That was an interesting I don't think anybody expected them two to get together too.
Yeah.
Iggy, what you got for your number 5?
My number 5 is Too Comfortable by Future.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, because you can
get too comfortable.
I'm about to send that track to Fred. He cut one more goddamn joke in here. You get too comfortable.
Hey, listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. That song is. It honestly could have been. It could have been higher if I wasn't considering other things in my top 5. But as far as like a vibe and like just, I can't like the guitar on there. On that beat is unreal.
Yeah, I feel you.
Future said something else, bro.
All right, so we down. So that's number 5. So real quick, everybody went over the song. We won't go in the effort of time, but we're gonna make sure we say it again as we go through this again. Number 4. I'm up first, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 4. I'm a fan of samples.
Me too.
I'm a huge fan. Jada Kiss, Me. I love that song. What you talking about?
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that?
Now that song, I will tell you that you put it on.
Hey, that's my shit, man. It was on the playlist when we were putting out play. It was one episode where we put out our own separate playlist. I think.
Yeah.
Was it that one? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, man.
It could be.
Okay.
So, but I do remember that song. Jada Kiss Me, the sample that they did, and the way he kind of used this person's voice to make the hook of the song. Definitely, I thought it was a dope song. some people call it commercial Jada, but I still feel like he still was able to deliver the way Jada does.
No, I call it the album commercial Jada. That's not the Jada album
too. But anyways, we'll get into that later. But Jada Kiss Me, that was what comes in my number 4.
I'm up next.
Yep.
At number 4, I got Black Savage by Royce the 5'9", Sci-Hi the Prince, T.I., and Ari the Kid. It come on with Royce just annihilating the mic. Like, it's you have to have attention to it. And I don't care if you don't like rapidy rap. He's speaking some shit. And he was speaking it before it was popular to speak about what's going on in society right now. So and every last one of them is on their shit. And then Sci-Hi ended that shit off with the filet mignon line with the peppercorn steak. You know what I mean? So yeah. Them boys was fire on that album.
I feel you. That was good.
All right. So I'm gonna start mine off by saying, like, I know I done said some reckless stuff. I know I done just said some.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelt on. You about to get reckless again.
I had to bring it back though. So in the last year, I joked around about this artist, Guap Dad 4000. The name is still just I don't get it.
Nah, his music is straight though.
So Guap Dad 4000, greedy, feeling it, love it.
Ain't this some shit?
I know it made this top 5 song.
Ain't this some shit? He was giving me so much hell. Guap Dad, what? What the hell is he wearing? I had the silky. Oh, he was giving me so much shit about Guap.
Yeah, he was wearing the back of do-rags.
Because the first song I played from Guap Dad was the one with Charlie Wilson and Guap Dad. Heard, if I played it for you, I know you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
Not even a slight clue.
But if I played it for you, it would be like, this shit is jamming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I played that for Prez. He's like, get this shit out of here. Like, he dismissed me at GOAT. You know what I mean? So for him to have Guap Dad in his top 5 is
it shows progress.
I'm shocked.
It shows progress.
It shows that his stubborn ass changes.
Hey, we had a lot of time during this quarantine.
Okay. All right, Iggy, what you got?
Yeah, we did. This is 4, right?
Yep.
I'm doing George Bond.
3. Oh no,
we doing 3.
He the last one. He the last one. My bad. I can't count.
George Bondo by West Side Gun, Conway, and Benny.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
That's you sleep, I swear to God. Hey, listen.
No, I'm saying good job.
That boy on a snooze button, permanent snooze button, boy.
What the hell? I just said good job. This is bullshit.
He can't even see you in these sense your lies.
He can't see me.
He on video. I got you.
Yeah, that's how I know he lying. I saw the bullshit.
You finna be like these fools? Okay, all right. All right, put this motherfucker on pause.
But nah, yeah, that song, I mean, y'all reaction is kind of self-explanatory, but they always like piece it up perfectly as a trio, and the beat was ill. So yeah, that shit was that's my number 4. That album is hard, but we'll get to that later. But
number 3. Now listen, my number 3, gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this song could have been easily higher on my list, and the reason why I think it was higher, why it could have been higher on my list, is because it provides what I like in the song, and that's controversy. It's Joyner Lucas, Devil's Work.
Okay.
He came from an angle where it was almost like he was questioning God on what he was doing and his choices on who was living and who was dying. He even went as far as saying, take this person instead of that person. Like, take Suge Knight. Give us back this person. And anytime you doing that, but then as he was doing it, you can almost feel a bit like, I dare you talk about what the Lord chose, and in the end said, and then he tied it all in the end and be like, nah, that was just the devil's work. Man, the lyrical construction of that song to me, and if you look at it, the song really had no hook. I mean, he just got in and just went. So when you talk about lyrics, beat, riding, I mean, all this hip-hoppity stuff that y'all like to go into, Devil's Work to me, very, 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 very good song. My number 3, easily.
So
Joyner gets a lot of, which I gave him shit a lot, but this album was very good.
Yep.
I give him that.
So
and that was one of the better songs.
Album was released this year. That song came out like way last year. But
Cute.
we're gonna let.
But you can counter for it. Yeah, you can let it. It's on the album.
I mean, hey, rules have been broken. We ain't gonna say who broke those rules, but rules have already been broken.
That's facts.
But I mean, that song, it kind of gives me some of that Pastor Troy, vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And that's exactly what I got from it. And very good point, Perez.
So moving on.
I'm proud of you, man. You just went into a whole soliloquy on a breakdown of Joyner Lucas. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Fucking tear my eye.
Yeah, he killing it. he killing it with the stuff he knows.
Yeah. He gonna get better, man. He gonna work.
We're working at it.
He on the game takes, man. I see.
Number 3. Let's go, Cash.
My number 3 is Chicago Freestyle by Drake.
I got Drake on mine, but it's not that one. But that's a great piece.
She must have changed up on the team. You know when that text message go green. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got the same phone number, brother. She done went to a Samsung. Hey, I felt that shit. Because you know when you touch down in another city, hey, I'm back. Who here? And then you get to running through your Rolodex. and you text that one number that you think you still got it like that, but you ain't. Yeah.
No, I only text one number.
And then so goodness gracious, man. I forgot he been married for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
He got a 20-year career, been married all 20.
You damn right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Black love.
Yeah.
Black time.
But no, what I will say, last thing on that is I like how he gave Eminem some shine, even though Eminem is in the doghouse right now with Revolt and all that. But anyway, he kind of stole the bridge or the hook, for Superman. Not stole it, but paid
he just
some
revisited
homage. Yeah, he paid some homage to that. Go ahead.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Isaiah Rashad, Why Worry?
Ooh, salute to the city, man. Appreciate that.
Man, like the minute this song dropped, it has been on a daily, if not I gotta hear about 3-4 times a day. This song, man, I'm telling you.
Hey, man, that's what's up.
It's just like that with me. I'm like, come on, man. How long has it been since we had Isaiah Rashad? Yeah. But like I'm saying, like, man, he's still just as relevant as, and we talk about this a lot, Cash, where like I'll go listen at these other people just because they like, man, he got the Isaiah Rashad feel. And I'm like, oh,
it's one of those things where, like, Iggy, those rappers that you want to do great, but they just don't deliver enough content at to where you can champion them really.
Yeah,
but like
the potential is
right.
But I feel like
let's hold that convo. let's hold that convo.
Okay.
Let's tell us what you got.
Number 3, I got From Florida with Love with Drake, and that was probably that song Outside Chicago, which I like that Drake album, but we can get into that later. But From Florida Love was the mention about Wayne and Kobe being on the bus when he played Carter 3. And that was just, I'm a Kobe fan, and and that just song in general, I think that was one of the more honest moments of Drake, because he was talking about how he got robbed for his chain, and now he got his team with him and all that. So it was like, it was more of an honest moment for Drake, and it was well done.
I got a question real quick, Iggy, and I'm gonna let you get back to the Drake thing. So when you were playing this album on not repeat, but when you wasn't playing it on shuffle, Prez, did you hear that song? Oh, I don't forget.
Yeah, because he
trashed that album.
I messed up. I had it on shuffle, and it fell off. I admit it. I told you I'm coming back on 2020.
Back to you, Iggy.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on, Brett. What's wrong with shuffle?
He was listening. So we was covering the Drake project, and he came in trashing it. It was too slow. But little do we know, he had it on shuffle.
Oh, he didn't listen to the whole.
So he didn't listen to it in the syncing of how that.
Because I told him, he's like, man, it got slow at the end, and I was like, bro, it was.
What are you talking about? It was slow at the beginning. It was
at the end. It got fast,
and that's when we realized he was listening to the albums on shuffle. Wow.
and y'all talk about me.
Hey, I had to bring that one back.
I listened at the album though. That was the thing though. I listened at the album.
Back to you, Iggy, man. So what else did you have about
back to Iggy with sports?
Yeah, so that I mean that was mainly it. I just think that it was a typical. I like when Drake does like the Chicago freestyle where he just rap and it's a real thing. It's like real, you know what I'm saying? Where it's no hook. Which this one had I can't remember if this one had a hook or not, but it's just like straight bars and he rap his feelings. I like that.
Yeah, he just tear out the bass line and he just kind of go to like a really
just go
simple beat. Yeah, 5 a.m. freestyle type stuff.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
Yep.
So my number 2, I think is my number 2. Literally, it's kind of like a.
Say that again.
My number 2.
Okay, gotcha.
It's literally.
Literally.
I know you're country. It's literally.
Literally.
It's literally this in this position due to the time, the situation, and what's going on, and this little baby with the bigger picture for what's going on. The
recency bias.
It is. It is definitely a recency bias. But at the same time, it is recency. He actually snapped on the song at the same time.
Absolutely.
He actually snapped and for what he put together. And I'm not really one into the way the younger generation raps where they just kind of go and I'm 4x4 because he started off and I was like, but then he kind of settled into the track. When you listen to what he was saying, he's actually dropping knowledge and he's saying some important facts. At the same time, he's addressing a social issue. Stay with me when I say this, because I don't want to make this bigger than what it is.
This is the bigger picture.
This is the bigger picture.
But the bigger picture was addressing topics almost as similar as when Pac was addressing bigger issues going on in our society in his music. Now, I am in no way saying Lil Baby is Tupac, but what I'm saying is that that message in correlation to society's issue was very eerie. You cannot divorce that union to the way those issues were presented in Tupac's music on certain situations in that time. So that's why it became number 2, if you understand what I'm saying.
And then it's fire.